What is up, guys? It's Dima from Martial Club. Today Andy and Brian can't be here. They're actually getting ready for a new fight scene that they're getting ready to film. It's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be epic, so stay tuned. So today it's kind of a training day with some of my local martial arts friends, and today I want to talk about something that I've wrestled with a lot personally, and it's one of those things that only gets more and more relevant the older you get, and that is the question, does being an adult mean that you have to give up the things that you're passionate about? Today I got my friends Mike and Daniel here with me, and they're going to help me answer that question. So, let's get to it.
That's good.
Hey guys, my name is Mike Rao. You might have seen me from NBA Kung Fu or Supreme Art of War. I did a little bit of extra work for Martial Club in the past, and these guys have been dear friends of mine for a really long time. You also might have seen me on a specific TV show that I'm not going to name here because I don't know anything about legal stuff. But yeah, I did that on that TV show. I've basically been in business consulting my entire professional life. I started a private equity firm a couple years ago, and I segued into doing quite a bit of independent contract work between other various firms and really boring adult stuff. In recent history, I've spent a lot of time trying to work on getting pop-ups started, basically like temporary restaurants where I could just show a little bit of my culinary skill to an audience that is just learning a little bit about who I am. Yeah, I basically started martial arts when I was 5 years old. I started in Koikan Karate-Do under Sensei Alvaka. I was awarded my black belt at age 13. I was the youngest he ever gave out. It's still something that I count as one of my great accomplishments. I trained basically my entire young life up through high school. I segued pretty early on into Muay Thai. It was kind of like my second true love after Karate-Do, and it was really something that I was desperately passionate about. It was like a natural art to me because my parents were from Thailand, and it's something that I was always really proud of. So besides martial arts, I'm really into cooking, and I am really into rock climbing. Yeah, it's really hard to do the adulting thing along with the passions. Frankly, at one point in my life, I was working 100 hours a week, pretty much every week, and it made everything suffer. Whether it was my relationship with my friends, my relationship with God and my church, I was just in a place where everything was out of whack. That said, you always have to draw back and really consider what are the things most important to you. So for me, that meant reconnecting with church, reconnecting with God, reconnecting with my friends, spending more time with my friends, and at the same time, making time to do the things that really make me who I am. And that to me is cooking, that to me is climbing, that to me is martial arts. Those are the things that refresh me when I feel tired. Those are the things that even though I exert myself, they make me feel complete, they make me feel fulfilled and really whole. Feel free to check me out on Instagram.com/tyrannosaurus.chef. The only things that ever go on my Instagram pages are pictures of my own cooking, of food that I make. So if you like my food, support me on Patreon that I don't have, aka Martial Club.
Cake, actually.
Who was after me?
Oosh.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Daniel Tai, and I am a lawyer by day and a dancer at night, but not the exotic kind. I'm a dance teacher. As a lawyer, I practice up in the Northridge area, and I specialize in consumer defense, mostly with cars in particular. So it's what you might know as the lemon law. On the dance side, I teach at a dance studio in Torrance in the evenings. I do a particular style called locking, kind of a little bit outdated, but still going strong. It's a funk style dance, and generally I teach people of all skill levels, and yeah, I really enjoy it. It's just kind of much like martial arts, just spreading this culture and history as well as technique to future generations. So in addition to the dance things I do and the lawyer stuff, I have dabbled in martial arts for quite a long time. My primary style I associate with is Taekwondo. I'm a 3rd degree black belt in Taekwondo, and before that I also did Kendo as well as Hapkido, but Taekwondo is still my primary style. A lot of people actually will often ask, well, if you like dance so much, or if you like martial arts so much, why don't you just go ahead and teach that for a living? And I would tend to disagree with that. Because I'm passionate about something, I choose to not make it a profession. And that's what helps me enjoy it. If I taught it for a living, then I would probably not like it as much. So that's why I keep these things as hobbies. And for me, they will always remain fun and always remain something exciting. And plus, all these things also make me feel really cool about myself. I am one of the lucky few who gets to work at an office with a very understanding employer, but we do have busy days. Just gotta do it, man. Like, serious answer is when I tell myself I'm gonna give myself an hour, 2 hours to do this one thing that I like, then with that in mind, I found that I will always be able to get those 2 hours in and still be able to finish everything else that I need to do. I don't know how it works. It's kind of like magic. You should try it. So I understand most of you out there are probably martial arts people, but let me tell you, dance can help you with martial arts. Martial arts itself is a dance. And if you happen to be interested in a dance class, I might know someone who can help you. You can check me out at www.instagram.com/itsdaitsu. That's ITSDAITSU. There'll probably be something down there spelled out for you, or over there, or over there, depending on YouTube box, right? Or you can also check me out on the website at the studios of T-Chat. One of my T-Chat is Boogie Zone Utopia, based in Torrance. You can check them out at www.boogiezoneutopia.com. I don't know how to spell that. Actually, I do. That's BOOGIEZON. Boogie Zone Utopia. And also at Dance Refuge over in East Hollywood. That's Dance Refuge, like dance and refuge.
You guys know me from Martial Club, you've seen our films and all of that, but maybe not all of you know that I actually work full-time as a bunker surveyor in the Port of LA. And usually what that means is like it's a routine thing for me to work like 60 to 70 hours a week. It's kind of a fact of life. I do work a lot, and Martial Club, everything, martial arts and Martial Club, everything I do with the channel is actually all in my spare time, and I don't get paid from it. And a lot of people ask me how I do it, you know, like with like a full-time job and a full-time YouTube channel, a full-time hobby, and a girlfriend. It's like, how do you balance all of these things? I think about that a lot, you know, and you know, when I'm tired, I do think about like, oh, should I give one of these things up? But whenever I think about it for more than a second, I realize, no, the answer is absolutely not. I've come to realize that you gotta live your life with passion, otherwise what's the point? Like, it's really easy for us to fall into this pattern of the 9 to 5. You know, we're spending 40 plus hours a week doing things that simply get us money, and then we get too old to make money, and then eventually we die. Like, to me, that sucks. I don't like that model of life. And I think that it's really important to have things to fill your time, things that you can pour yourself into, things that you can devote yourself to develop. And it's really important to be passionate about those things. And I think without it, we live very dull existences. And so that kind of begs the question, if you are being a responsible adult, if you do have a family or a job or things that require your time and your energy, how do you make time for the things that you're passionate about? Well, my personal philosophy is that if you're truly passionate about something, if you truly care about it, you will find the time, you will make the time, because it calls you that strongly. What I believe is that beyond making time for the things you're passionate about, it should be your passions that drive everything else. So like if you do work a full-time job, it should be that, you know, that drive to go to the dojo afterwards that makes you do a good job. Of course, it's, you know, no one ever said it's going to be easy. No one ever said that you're going to get through it without getting tired, but like that's just how it's got to be. Like your passions are there to spice up your life, and by extension, they make the world around you a better place. Yeah, that's pretty much today's takeaway. I hope you guys take that to heart. For those of you who aren't quite old enough to understand that, I hope that you remember this video when you do find yourself at that point. If you guys like this video, I hope that you'll click that like button, click that subscribe button. There will be more videos to follow. Definitely stay tuned. We got a lot of exciting new shorts along the way. There's going to be a lot of good action coming out from our channel this summer, so definitely keep your eyes peeled. You might have noticed that we're all wearing these snazzy Martial Club shirts. If you've always wanted one yourself, you can get one at bigcartel.com. Definitely subscribe to this channel. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and keep your eyes open. I'm Dima, and we are out.